Hey everybody, happy December. I'm starting out this weekly vlog in somewhat of a boring place because my main mission in vlogging in college at all was to actually show you what it's like to be a student from my perspective here at USC in Los Angeles as a junior slash senior because it's my third year and I'm graduating. Video on that in my main channel if you're confused. I wanted to give you the real look at what that's like, and it's currently a Sunday. I just played my last football game of my entire, well, I didn't play, but I marched in it yesterday. It rained in the Coliseum for the first time since 2008, I think. So it never really rains. We had to wear ponchos as we marched. It was an experience, but honestly the best game I've ever been to in my whole college life. So extremely happy to say that I was a marching band member, and that's actually part of the reason why I haven't been vlogging a ton is because it's really hard to vlog in band and in school. That kind of, takes up a lot of the time. But since I'm actually done with that now, I don't have practice this week, I thought I'd show you what it's like to be in a more mellow space. I'll be doing a ton of projects, a ton of homework, and then the final day of this week is going to be my band banquet. But I should have started Vlogmas by then, so stay tuned for that. So I don't know if anyone actually knows what business majors do for homework and assignments and the like. Sundays are work days for me. As much as I want to be out and about and exploring LA, I can see the Hollywood sign from my room, so it's always a constant call to get out there and enjoy this city while I'm here. But to be real, assignments are so stressful that even if you want to go out and go to a cafe or go to a flea market, it's just not feasible because you'd be stressing out the entire time, especially because my Saturdays are all fun, all football. Going to a D1 school with a shot at the Rose Bowl is legitimately one of the most hype-filled things ever, going to football games and being with that team and being in the band environment. If you're not in marching band, you have no idea what you're missing out on, and I'm sorry you didn't join, and you're probably involved in other things, but that experience is so fulfilling in such a huge number of ways. So yeah, my Saturdays are fun, my Sundays are boring. That's the takeaway from what I just said. Here is the assignment I just finished up. It's basically a case. So this is for my marketing for Blockbusters class, so learning about this case is all about the CW and how the CW was born. The CW is actually born out of WB, Warner Brothers, and CBS. And so you have to read 15 pages of just the history of it, what's going on, which shows to pick up, which shows to drop, the strategy, and you read a bunch of graphs. And then at least at USC you have to do some sort of write-up. And this doesn't look like a lot. It just looks oh wow, you just did this little chart. But honestly, it takes a lot of critical thinking skills to put this together. So all in all, a half an hour assignment wasn't horrible, but it does take time. And now I'm gonna go to one of the most festive places to study on the weekends at the Catholic Center here at USC. I actually been a subscriber there the other week, so hopefully if I go back, I can meet him again. He was really awesome. His name was Josh. Not sure if any of you are actually watching this clip anymore because I've been talking for so long, but whenever I get kind of listless or bored, or I know I have to work on the worst assignment, which is what I'm about to go do in the library, it's a whole problem set for my business operations class. It's legitimately so stressful because I have no idea how to solve any of those problems, and it's increasingly challenging every single week. So I am gonna go to the beautiful Catholic Center, hunker down, have some social pressure around me to actually do my work, and hopefully that'll be enough to fill out the day.
If I pulled a you on you, you wouldn't like that. I put this real out, but you wouldn't bite that. I type a text, but then I never mind that. I got these feelings, but you never mind that. Oh, keep it on the low. You're still in love with me, but you're
Are you recording us?
Is that for you?
Yeah. Honestly, I'm always a huge advocate for temptation bundling, which is a term from behavioral economics, which basically means if you have to do something yucky, like laundry or dishes, pair it with something you like, which in my case is the strawberry acai refresher from Starbucks, since I don't really drink caffeine all that much. In college, you can always tell how busy a study hall will be by the number of bikes parked here, and judging by the Catholic Center's number, it's gonna be good. Also, always find a way to lock your bike tire and frame to the rack, because otherwise that happens. So I always take the extra time to chain this whole contraption up because I have got my bike stolen before, and that's probably the most dangerous thing that happens here at USC. Nobody else. Wait. Nobody else. Never.
nobody else.
Alright, just spent 3 hours in there studying. And it was less of working on the homework and more of just like pretending I was being productive and like reading the lecture slides, because I missed probably 2 out of 5 of the lectures for this homework because of interviews for jobs and prep and like other projects and stuff. I missed class, which is unlike me, so don't know too much about it. I have to basically teach myself the entire class, so a little bit upset at myself for that happening, but you know what? It's okay. Now I'm going to be heading over to the sorority house. It's actually the same sorority house Anne Marie is in. It's 80 Pi, but apparently not allowed to film in there, so I'll show you the exterior because everything on the row, which is where all the Greek houses are, is decorated for Christmas. So it's absolutely breathtaking. I highly recommend you drive down West 28th Street if you're ever in LA, because Greek Row just looks amazing. Like, it's insane. Made it home from my group project at the sorority house, and I had no idea that sorority house, 80 Pi, used to be the French consulate. So there's literally a tunnel from the sorority house, which is like 3 blocks off campus, to the center of campus. There's an underground tunnel. No one can use it because it was locked up since it hasn't been the French consulate, but that is so insane. That's the kind of stuff I wanted to come to college and experience, like secret societies and like weird corridors. So I was very, very interested to hear that, and something that would definitely be on my bucket list if the tunnels were not blocked off. Now I made myself dinner, fettuccine alfredo with meatless meatballs from Trader Joe's, per Anne Marie's suggestion, and then I'm watching YouTube in a horrible, the Wi-Fi at this house has recently just gotten horrible, so they're loading super slowly. I'm not gonna miss that after I graduate.
Keep going round in circles, running back this track again, right back where we started, but like a broken record.
What you looking at there, pal?
Your box. You haven't seen me in a while.
That's so true. I had so many questions asking if you and I broke up.
I'm alive.
I just don't post to Instagram all the time. Sorry about it.
Contrary to popular belief, she did not kill me. Sorry about it.
Yeah, we're just not the kind of couple that like posts weekly updates of like what we're doing together, because I know that gets annoying.
Oh, I was apologizing that she didn't kill me.
Yeah, Austin's obsessed with unboxings.
Yeah.
Every time I get a package, he like begs me to
unboxing.
open. He loves that. It's his
Like,
crack.
literally, if I could just be like Lou from Unbox Therapy, I'd be so happy with my
I know. That's why I'm thinking, like, why? I've always thought about this. Why don't we do like a 365-day advent calendar? Like, why don't you prepare on January 1st 360 tiny little treats, like just a tiny chocolate, and a tiny like eraser?
That's not as fun. Like,
Cause it's a new surprise every day.
like you know what's in it, and like.
No, you
like,
wouldn't. By the second month,
like,
you'd forget.
I don't know.
I can do it for you.
But like, still, like, this is like having like a big thing to unbox is much more fun than like, oh, cool, an eraser.
That's true. Oh, we got. This, by the way, is my FabFitFun box, which you can all get for $10 off, I believe.
There's a pin, post about it, and they donate money.
That's cool. That's my necklace.
A necklace.
Open it up.
A lot of strong scents coming out of here today.
I'm excited about this mascara. I'm excited about these thank you notes. I love stationery. I think we got some sort of perfume. It's a necklace.
But what is the necklace?
It's like a double strand necklace. Now I'm doing work, but all he's doing is sleeping. I have a better work ethic.